getting off topic here. Let's go back to the Mule. I want to say Andy Garcia, another legend. Ooh, careful. Bump the table. Anyways, Andy Garcia is in this movie. He plays the boss of the cartel. I guess you could say he's kind of a mob boss. I would definitely say this is actually a little bit more mob related. More like a mob, mafia, Mexican mob. And Andy Garcia, again, Andy Garcia is one of the most overlooked actors I've ever seen. I've never heard a lot of people giving him credit for his acting roles. He's got a lot of good movies with his name in them, like The Untouchables, The Godfather Chapter 3, and, well, just recently he appeared on the HBO film My Dinner with Hervé Villechaize. I think it was great seeing pretty much everyone back again. We have Bradley Cooper returning in another film of 2018. He is playing our agent. He's our officer who's tracking down the Mule, along with the rest of the cartel. And the rest is just pretty straightforward for a movie about drug deals and drug lords. You know, things change, and then, you know, you gotta do things this way now, otherwise you don't abide by the rules, you're gonna end up in the trunk. That's our story for the Mule. Acting is great. Chemistry with actors was great. Cinematography. What I like about this movie, as I've said with a lot of my reviews, is the originality. Whoever wrote this must have had Clint Eastwood in mind. He must have wrote this thinking about Mr. Eastwood. And that's all I can say pretty much about the Mule. Do not have a lot of expectations when it comes to movies. Another thing that I like in the Mule is how it balances the line between, it balances old humor and current humor, appropriate humor and inappropriate humor, you know? And it also shows how older generations that never use cell phones can live. You don't need social media, you can live. And frequently Clint's character likes to tell people, maybe if you put that phone down, you might be able to use your head right, and stuff like that. And of course, people always tell him off, like, what's your deal, old timer? Or, I don't know where you're coming from, mister, but you're bothering me now. And he'd be like, fine, just thought I'd offer you some advice. And then he just walks off. I don't know. Found that kind of interesting. Alright, let's get down to our verdict. For the Mule, there were some things that I think could have been a little bit better. It was enjoyable. It wasn't an okay film. It was actually a really good film. So I will give this one 7 out of 10 film cameras. There were some scenes in there that I thought they didn't really need to have in the movie. Like, okay, that scene was good, but I think this scene should have been better off in this part, you know? Or just some humor. There was a lot of unexpected humor in this film. Oh yeah, I could tell you there were some people in there that were laughing quite a bit in some scenes. But I guess it was just such a... you know what? It kind of fits. Otherwise it would have been an intense film. We'd be on our chairs like this all the time on the edge, you know? And so yeah, I think maybe the humor fits. So forget that I said anything about the humor. I think it was good that Clint Eastwood included that humor. And otherwise, I enjoyed the Mule.